Hello guys, Numeron Yu-Gi-Oh here. Today coming at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile, which is my best Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile, which is my best Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and it's won me quite a couple of duels, and I think I might profile it. It's based off a certain Xyz play which I'm using, and it's very effective to getting out very powerful Xyz and running over all my opponent's best monsters. And pretty much, yeah, so let's get into it. Firstly, I'm going to be running 1/4 Cuts Cannon. The reason I'm running him is because he's got a nice little pendulum effect when he's in the pendulum zone to destroy face-up spawn traps. That's always good. And he's level 5, and he's got decent attack and defense as well. Quite easy to bring out. And I've got Drummerilla. He's very nice because when another monster you control battles an opponent's monster, it gains 600 attack. And he can be normal summon without attributing and make his level 4, which again helps me get out level 4s easy. The Pauzoic Dimocratus. This trap pretty much, I don't know why, I put it in here because it's got an amazing effect. Discard a card to like one face-up card in the field, banish it, and when another trap is activated, summon him to the field as level 2, which I don't really use that, but it's a nice little, I can use it for tributing, or I can use it for like Xyz summons. It's very good to use. And then I've got one sort. Actually, wait. Just give me a sec. 2 Swords of Revealing Lights. I put these in here just so I can stop my opponent from attacking long enough for me to get Xyz plays out, because obviously you're going to need the time to get Xyz plays out, so you can take advantage of that by playing these in your deck. I put 2 in because I didn't think of putting 3 in because I might not need 3, so I thought I've run it at 2 because that's the best that I think of. I've run in one Dark Bride. It's a nice little trap. I can pretty much destroy a spell when a spell trap is activated. I can negate activation and destroy that card, and then my opponent draws a card. Oh, you're probably wondering why I'm doing spell traps before some monsters. I'm just doing it in order of what my deck is because I'm thinking it's kind of different, so I'm thinking of doing it this way. I've got Rocket Hand, which grants my monster 800 attack, but it's got a bad effect when it's sent to the graveyard. But I'm only doing it because it grants the monster 800 attack, which is always good to give it a bit more debuff. Wall of Disruption, very powerful trap. When my opponent's monster declares an attack or attacks his monsters my opponent controls, lose 800 attack for each monster they control, meaning that I can just decrease my opponent's monsters' attack points to pretty much nothing, and if my opponent's making a lot of monsters at Xyz plays on the field, this is going to really affect them. Next we have Sealeal. Sealeal is actually very good because I can negate, when he's normal special summons, I can type one set card my opponent's controls and that can't be activated, meaning that if they've got like Magic Cylinder or Mirror Force or something to stop my attack, they won't be able to do that. And when he's in a pendulum zone, I can target one face-up monster my opponent controls and negate its effects until the end of a turn, even if he leaves the field. So my opponent's got a very powerful monster that can't be destroyed by battle or something. I can negate its effects to the end of a turn, meaning that I can destroy that, beat that monster. Which next I have Ceasefire. If a face-down defense position monster is targeted, or if a face-down defense position monster or an effect monster is on the field, I can change all defense position face-down defense position monsters to attack to defense position, and then I can deal 500 to my opponent for every effect monster on the field, which is very good because I can just burn my opponent for damage and maybe even win the duel. But it's another very good trap that I'm running here because I've got a lot of defense positions that I'm going to be using. Next, another fabled card to run in the deck, Stargazer Magician. Pretty self-explanatory. He's a low pendulum scale. I've got some high pendulum scales in here, so I can summon. I can pendulum summon easier. And since I've got a lot of pendulum monsters in this deck, his pendulum effect will come into very good use at the time I'm battling with pendulum monsters. I have Pitchback Wolf, which is just a level 4, and he's handy because my opponent can't activate trap cards during the battle phase, which makes my opponent can't like Mirror Force any of my monsters or Magic Cylinder them or just negate them in general with negate attack. So pretty much they can't do anything like that in the battle phase. So yeah, it's a really neat card. And I think I've got a couple of them. I've got more than one in the deck. Because I've got two, because I'm running more than one. Because I think it's better that way. I've got Giant Soldier of Stone. This is one of the cards that I'm using with the Ceasefire trap. He's like rank 3, he's got good defense, he helps me to defend myself if I needed to. Giant Rat allows me to summon earth monsters from my deck with 1500 attack or less, which always helps me get out one of my performer pals, like Flip Hippo or something like that, and it allows me to maybe get Seize plays out or high level monsters like Ice Pendulum Dragon or something like that. Another one, Big Shield Gardener, again he's for defense, and he's a rank 4, so I can Seize summon with him. It's quite easy to use. I put him in a deck because he's very powerful in defense. Shame he's changed to attack when he's attacked, but it's always worth putting him in. Winged Dragon of the Guardian Fortress, he's just in there because he's a survival level 4, and pretty much, yeah, that's it. And Flip Hippo, one of the performer powers I'm talking about, when he's normal summon, special summon one performer power from my hand and negate its effects though, if I special summon one. And once per turn I can change his battle position to defense mode, which means that it's perfect, meaning that if I summon him, I can get 2 defense positions out in one go, which I could maybe go into a rank 3 Seize play if I want. Black Dragon Ninja I put in here, because I put him in here, he's level 7, but I can pendulum summon him, which makes it easier, and I might run rank 7s in the future, which makes him very useful. Dragon Dowser, he's the same as his Giant Rat when he's destroyed by battle to the graveyard. It's pretty much the same effect as what Giant Rat does, except I have to summon Earth Pendulum monsters, not just Earth monsters in general. Buster Blader, because I am dueling against people in the club that we're doing that has dragons, so I thought I might as well play him, and he's level 7, and I can pendulum summon him in the deck as well. We've got a couple more monsters, like Dwarf Star Planeteer. Dwarf Star is a level 7, he's level 4, when he's normal summoned, I can, during the end phase it was normal summoned, add 1 level 7 light or dark monster. That pretty much allows me to get my Black Dragon Ninja or my Ice Pendulum Dragon into my hand if I need to, so I can pendulum summon them, or use Ice Pendulum Dragon to pendulum summon other monsters with another pendulum scale. And he's level 4 as well. Then you've got Gym Warped Wolf. He's just a level 4 that can be easily brought out. He's got 2k, so he's alright. I can probably do well with him when it sees plays. Witch of the Black Forest. This is one of the cards that I'm going to be using. Like when she's sent to the graveyard, add 1 monster from a deck to my hand with 1500 defense or less, meaning I could probably get Gym Warped Wolf to my hand straight away when she's sent to the graveyard. So yeah, I can always run her, and she's level 4, which means I can maybe pull off an Exceed summon with her. Spirit of the Forewind, again I run her because she's a level 4 and she adds flip monsters to the hand. Of course I actually am adding flip monsters to this deck soon, so she'll come in handy at that time. Skilled White Magician, you know why I put him in here. I put him in here because he's level 4, and if I get every time a spell's activated, if I get counters on him, I can special summon Buster Blader, which I can do quite easily. And I've got Threatening Roar, which can just stop my opponent from attacking, which helps me get Seize plays out. If it's hard for me, I can play it to stop my opponent from attacking, which gives me more chance to bring out my extra deck. Next we've got Book of Moon, just allows me to get over an opponent's monsters. If I can't get over a monster and its defense is lower than my monster's attack, I can play this to get over my opponent's monsters. Or if I just want to defend myself, really. The next card, I run an MST, just allows me to destroy Spell Trap. I'll put it in there because I can just, if my opponent's got a Spell Trap that I'm afraid of when I'm attacking, I can always play this if I don't have Dark Bride left to play. So yeah, another card that I can use. Chain Giraffe, a level 1. There is a reason why I've got level 1s here. The level 1s help me get out my Seize plays, As you can see, he's rank 5 pendulum scale, so I can pendulum summon level 3s and 4s when this is in the pendulum scale like Stargazer. And I can also target one face-up monster my opponent controls, and while he's on the field, that monster can't attack. And when a monster my controller is destroyed by battle, I can change wrath instead, so that monster avoids being destroyed, meaning that I can protect my monsters from being destroyed by battle. Then we've got Mirror Force, which just destroys all tap position monsters your opponent controls. You can pretty much deal with your opponent's monsters as well. It gets rid of most of the monsters. Then you've got Allies Pendulum Dragon, which is some of the heart of the soul of the deck. He's pendulum scale 4, so he's alright, and he's got a good pendulum effect, allowing me to stop me from taking damage when a pendulum monster I control battles, and he deals double the amount of damage he will do in battle. And I also, finally, to wrap this up with my last card is Rank Up Magic Barion's Force. This is to help get out some of my Chaos Xyz plays if I need to. This is probably one of the best cards in the deck, and very valuable card. I was going to put Limited Barion's Force in there because that worked too, but I'm thinking of maybe running that. To start things off, we're starting off with the main card of the entire deck, number 78, Number Archive. It allows me to get, by using 2 level 1s, by detaching its seed material, I can actually get out Xyz monsters. By using its seed material, I can actually summon numbers from my extra deck, which number is in between 1 and 99, and then use Number Archive as its seed material to summon that seed monster. The only problem is it's banished at the end of a turn. But the Rank Up Magic Barion's Force, when I summon a number, I can then instantly rank up that number into the Chaos number, so it won't be banished at the end of a turn, because since at number 78 I summoned a number with number 78's effect and I rank it up into a Chaos number, it technically won't be the same monster, meaning it won't be banished at any return since it wasn't summoned by number 78's effect. And then we've got one of the main cards of the extra deck again, number 69, Herald's Crest. Just negates the effects of all its seed monsters on field. He's alright, and he can take the effects as well, but he's not the main one, but he's very powerful. You've got number 88, he can just win me the duel. 3 level 8s, I can run. He's one of the guys I want to go into with Archive. Very easy to pull off and very powerful. And now onto the Chaos. We've got Chaos number 15, Giant Hunter. I've run him in here for the option. If I don't want to rank up into another Chaos, I can use him because he can pop cards off the field and also deal damage to my opponent equal to the attack of the monster I dealt. Also, Disaster Leo, which is the real Chaos version of Leo. It's got its own effect, just deal 1,000 to my opponent every turn, and if it doesn't have its seed materials on it when my opponent's life points are 2,000 lower, I win a duel. And then finally wrap this up with Herald's Crest of Horror, which is the Chaos version of Herald's Crest, the most powerful card in the deck, and he gains attack points equal to an Xyz monster that he targets with his ability, and when an opponent wants to declare an attack, destroy a card your opponent controls. So yeah, that ends my deck profile, and I will see you all later, guys. Yu-Gi-Oh! Numeron Yu-Gi-Oh! Out.